Was just my luck. Got my yard mowed, part of another yard, and my mower went kaplook. So, it's time for a new mower. This is the ECHO model LM2119SP 190cc. I'm going to get it opened up, and I'm going to do a real world test. I saw some reviews, and they're mowing grass that are like a manicured lawn. You got to see this backyard. Hang on and I'll show you. In the meantime, let's get this opened up, see what we get in the box, and get it all going. Then we'll go to the backyard. So stick around. One of the deciding factors on this is it has a 5-year warranty. Not real sure what that covers, but my other choice was a 3-year, not 2 or 3 year warranty. But with the warranty and a little bit of price difference, and not a whole lot of difference in the CC, I went with the ECHO. Plus, ECHO's got a good reputation. Did a little research before I purchased it. Our little discharge chute, our bagger. Now, we could do this one of 2 ways. We could cut the end of the box out, or we can stand the box up, because this is a stowaway kind of lawnmower where you can stand it up for space saving. Let's see if we can get it stood up, and then we'll just walk it out of the box. Like it comes with some oil. I see a operator's manual in here. There we go. Big old thick book. I had saw that this is supposed to have like 2 blades. Got a nice little handle right there to pick it up by. But yeah, 2 blades. I guess one's supposed to lift and one cuts. Got your mulching blade. Something else I really liked about this mower is it's got these handles. Instead of taking screws out or bolts out and tilting the handle back, you can just push these little levers in and raise it. And you can adjust these accordingly. Like, see that right there would be a little too tall for me. I don't know, that don't feel bad right there. But if you needed to lower it down some more, you can lower it down some more. That would be too low. I think I like that first notch better. But it's nice that you have that option. And I'll show you another deciding factor on this. Right here. This is cool. Lifts the whole deck. There's no adjusting this wheel, that wheel, that wheel, that wheel. One handle does it all. I like that. It's got your side discharge, which is where you can put that discharge chute that we took out of the box a while ago. Got hard plastic wheels. You know, some people say, they're plastic, they're not rubber, but I tell you what, rubber tires, stickers will stick in that rubber more so than it will the plastic. It may still stick in the plastic, but not near as bad as a rubber tire. We'll have to pull the handle here slowly. We don't want to crank it, but there's a catch right up here that we want to put this in. Right here. Just like that. Now we're good to go. We'll get the oil check, get some gasoline in here, and adjust the height on it, and then we'll give it a try. Oh, well, let me show you something else before we do all that. This has an easy change air filter. Just undo those and lift up. There's your air filter. It's recommended to clean this out or replace it each season. But if you live in a real dirt environment where half your yard's dirt or whatever, I would go ahead and rinse that thing out a couple of times during the season. But that's a really easy access here. And it does have the clean out hose connector right here. You just hook up leave your mower running, or you can kill the mower, hook up your water hose, turn your water hose on, start the mower, and that water will shoot down in there, and them blades will swing that water all up inside there, and it'll clean it out real good. You always want to keep them clean. This bar right here is part of the lift system. We'll get the oil checked in here because I don't know how much oil that comes from the factory, but you definitely want to make sure you put some oil in it. That's something else I'm noticing. A lot of self-propels. Had a Toro. You couldn't hardly push that thing unless it was running. And this is you push that for your speed. Kind of like the self-paced Toro, if you're familiar with that. That's what I had, and the motor went kaplook on me. Anyway, we'll check the oil here. Maybe. There we go. It's got just a touch on the end of it. We look at the owner's manual and see how much oil we're supposed to put in it, and see how much oil they sent, and we'll go from there. I'll be right back. Okay, after a little research, it says that it's supposed to have 18 fluid ounces. This is SAE 10W30SJ. We are going to fill it up with oil, basically the whole bottle. I do recommend using a funnel. I do not have one, so have to be real careful. We'll move this out of the way. Slowly pour it so you don't spill it. And that's it. I'm going to double check this just to make sure we are good. Okay, there was a couple of things I didn't show you that I thought you might be interested in. One is how to hook the bagger up and how to put the chute on there. All you gotta do on this is lift that up, pull this out, and then drop this. There is some grooves right up here. There's one up here and one right here. And these right here will slide down in those. Just set it up there like that. Get those lined up. Get those in the grooves there. And just, there it is. That's it. And then let go of the flap up here. And you're good to go. The one thing I did like about the Toro better is you didn't have nothing to remove. You just slid the handle up. But I'm not real happy with the Toros. One time they were great mowers. Something happened. Not quite sure what. Pop that back in there and you're good to go. Now, as far as your side discharge goes, you have some little catches right here, right up here is where they hook up. Right here. You slide that on there like that. That's it. Now your side discharge is ready to go. If you want to mulch, just leave that off and leave your bagger off. I've got the height adjusted where I think I need it, so let's get started. Okay, let's see if it'll get started on the first pull. If you'll notice, part of this yard is mowed, part of it's not. And that's because my mower went kaplook. Okay, here we go. Cross your fingers. Brand new, first pull. Can't beat that. Allow you to hear me. Look at this backyard. It has gotten way out of hand. Just to put this in a little more perspective, kind of gives you a little better idea of how high that grass is. And it's pretty thick, especially right over here. Over in there, we got all that Bermuda grass. It's thick. Let's see how well it handles it. as you can see, we got her all done. In all honesty, it did die on me one time, but that's because I was pushing it a little too fast. As long as you go at a steady pace and slow down in the thicker stuff, shouldn't have any problem. Now we just need to clean it up and put it up till next time. Now I did use that bagger, as you saw, on this section right here, and about you saw how thick it was, and in about 3 strips, it filled the bag up. Under normal circumstances, that bagger would be fine, but my grass was a little bit high. Now I'm going to wash off the upper part first, and then I'll show you how to put the connector on right there. Just want to keep it looking good. The one thing about them, you don't want to lean it this way because that'll fill your filter and your carburetor and all that with gas. So if you're going to tilt it to the side, tilt it that way. But these are made to tilt to the front, so you might as well just tilt it onto the front like it's designed to do. Actually, it's tilted to the back. My bad. Got that backwards, didn't I? I'm hot and tired. There we go. Actually, you could probably wash off the deck right here and not even hook that up. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how to hook that up anyway. All you need to do, put that on there like that, and screw it on there. There we go. And we'll start it up, turn the water on. That'll wash that bottom of that deck out. We got water coming out. Well, there you have it. I don't think you'd be disappointed in getting one of these for yourself. I tell you what, there is a big difference between a 163cc and a 190cc. That 163cc, it probably would have died a lot more. But this 190, like I said, died one time, and that's because I was pushing it a little hard. I kind of wanted to see what it could handle, at what speed. And I found out. The yard was a little out of hand because the other mower broke down and had to go pick this one up. It's definitely a thumbs up. I like it. And if you like that little fuel pump that I used earlier, I will put a link down in the description where you can order your own. Tell you what, it makes it so much easier, especially if you got like a riding mower and you have to pick up that 5-gallon can and pour it into the gas tank. That little hose and pump makes it great. It's a huge help. Anyhow, if you got any value at all out of this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so yet. I would appreciate it. And I am an Amazon associate. This didn't come from Amazon, but I am an Amazon associate, so any qualifying purchases that you may purchase through any of my links, I will receive a small commission from. Appreciate y'all watching. Bye, y'all.